I welcome you all to today's video. I am Shell. This is the second video of the video series Crossing Over and Linkage, and today we will discuss linkage in more detail along with its discovery and notations used in the inheritance pattern of linked genes. In the last video, I had discussed the meaning of crossing over and linkage, which I suggest you to go through first before starting this one. Let's begin. Over here, I have drawn one pair of homologous chromosomes. There are 23 such pairs in each and every cell of human beings. These black chromatids are the homologous chromosomes. These blue ones are the replicated forms after S phase, and they have coiled and taken this shape in leptotene. In zygotene, they have come closer, synapsis has taken place, and in zygotene, crossing over will occur. I have taken the example of, for example, gene 1. This gene 1 is having alleles capital A and small a. So, as these both are sister chromatids, so same alleles are present. These both are also sister, so same alleles, and these two are non-sister of these two, so different alleles are present. After crossing over, these two chromatids will exchange segments, as a result of which this blue chromatid is having 1 and small a, that is small a allele has shifted to this part and capital A allele has shifted to this part. So this is the new allele combination, capital A, small a, capital A, small a. Previously it was capital A, small a, small a. So at the end of meiosis, as you all know, 4 cells are produced. Suppose here 4 sperm cells are produced. Each chromatid from these pairs will enter into every cell, as a result of which each cell will have 23 chromosomes, because there are 23 such pairs. These pairs are present in 23 number, and in each pair of homologous chromosome, crossing over takes place differently. We have taken one example, and over here I have written capital A, small a. It can be different in different combinations in different chromosomes. This black chromatid with allele capital A has entered into this one. This blue chromatid with small a has entered into this one. This black chromatid with capital A has entered into this cell, and this blue chromatid with small a has entered into this cell. As a result of which, we have got 4 cells each with 23 number of chromosomes. After this, fertilization will occur. Suppose from these 4, this has fertilized with 1 egg cell and zygote is produced. So at the end of this process, the zygote will have 23 such pairs. This one from father and this one from mother. So this was the result of crossing over. Now suppose there are 2 genes instead of 1, gene 1 and gene 2. Gene 1 is present in this region and gene 2 is present very close to gene 1, that is they both are physically linked to one another. Now crossing over cannot separate them, or the chances of their separation is very less. We will understand this in detail by taking 3 cases. In case 1, we will see 2 genes which are linked to one another. In case 2, we will see 2 genes which are far apart, that is they are unlinked. And in case 3, we will see the example or the cases taken by Mendel. This is the first case where 2 linked genes, that is gene 1 and gene 2, are taken as examples. Gene 1 is having allele capital Y and small y. Gene 2 is having allele capital R and small r. These 2 are the homologous chromosomes. When they reach the tetrad stage, crossing over will take place. Over here, crossing over takes place between these 2 non-sister chromatids, and these 2 chromatids remain unchanged. When these 4 chromatids separate and enter into 4 different cells, this is the representation. This first chromatid remains unchanged, so the allelic combination is the same, capital Y, capital R. This 4th chromatid is also remaining unchanged, so the allelic combination is the same, that is small y, small r. But these 2 will have different allelic combinations, as these 2 have seen crossing over in them. But due to crossing over, the genes have not separated from each other, as the genes are linked. See here, the small y, small r alleles have broken themselves from this chromatid and they have joined themselves with this blue chromatid, as a result of which the second chromatid is having allelic combination small y, small r instead of having capital Y, capital R. And this third red chromatid is having allelic combination capital Y, capital R. So over here, due to linkage, capital Y and capital R, small y and small r, they are not separated from each other, which you will understand better in this case. This is the second case where the genes are unlinked. The genes are present far apart from each other. Gene 1 is having the same allele, capital Y, small y, and gene 2 is having capital R, small r. In this stage, crossing over will take place. Crossing over has taken place between these two non-sister chromatids. This chromatid is remains unchanged. Therefore, the allelic combination is the same, capital Y and capital R. This fourth chromatid is also unchanged with the allelic combination small y, small r. But these two chromatids have different allelic combinations. Due to crossing over, the capital R and small r have changed their location in terms of chromatids. This second chromatid is having capital Y and small r, and this third chromatid is having small y and capital R. See, these Y and R, these alleles, as they are present far apart from each other, so here Y is separated from capital Y is separated from capital R and small y is separated from small r, as a result of which we get new allelic combinations, capital Y, small y, capital R. But here the allelic combinations are the same, just the location of the their location on the chromatid changes. Here see, small y, small r, they are present together only. The difference is just that they are present on this blue chromatid instead of red. Small y, small r, capital Y, capital R. But here we are getting a new combination, that is capital Y, small y, capital R. So from this it is clear that if the genes are physically apart from each other, then they can be separated by the help of crossing over, as a result of which genetic variation can be created. See, over here the four gametes which are produced, they are similar to the parents, as there is no new allelic combination. All the small alleles are together and all the capital alleles are together. But here the gametes have at least 50% chance of having new set or new combination of alleles. In these two cases, the genes of concern, that is gene 1 with alleles capital Y and small y, and gene 2 with alleles capital R and small r, are present on two homologous chromosomes, and a single pair of homologous chromosomes is involved. But in case 3, which is related to Mendel's experiments, the genes of concern are present on 4 homologous chromosomes and 2 pair of homologous chromosomes are involved. Gene 1 is present on this chromosome and this chromosome, therefore these both are homologous, and these and gene 2 is present on this chromosome and this chromosome, and these both are homologous to one another. Here gene 1 and 2 are present on a single chromosome. Here gene 1 and 2 are present on different chromosomes which are non-homologous to one another. These both are non-homologous, and this are homologous. When these chromosomes will enter into tetrad stage, crossing over will take place. In above two cases, crossing over took place only between two non-sister chromatids, but in case 3 I will show you crossing over taking place in between 4 chromatids, as crossing over can take place in between 2, 3 and 4 chromatids also, but only 2 chromatids involvement is more common. So here crossing over will take place in between this and this chromosome and this chromosome. So when these two chromosomes will undergo crossing over, this blue chromatid will have a small green segment. See here, the blue chromatid is having a small Y allele, and this green chromatid is having a small blue allele, that is capital Y instead of small y and small y instead of capital Y. When this one and this one undergoes crossing over, it takes place in some other place, not in the region where our concerned gene is present, because one single chromosome has many genes, not only 1 or 2 genes. So here this blue chromatid is having a small green segment in this place, but the same capital Y allele is present, and this green chromatid is having a small blue segment here and the same small Y gene. So these two chromosomes are over. Now crossing over will take place between these two chromosomes. This blue chromosome will have a small green segment with the same allele, that is capital R. This green chromatid will have a small blue segment with the same allele, small r, and when these two chromatids will undergo crossing over, it will take place in the area where our concerned gene is present, as a result of which this blue chromatid will have a small green segment, that is small r, and this green chromatid will have a small blue segment, that is capital R. after understanding the concepts of linkage and crossing over, let's see what are the different types of crossing over. This classification is based upon the number of points at which exchange of genetic material takes place. There are three types of crossing over: single crossing over, double crossing over, and multiple crossing over. In case of single crossing over, the exchange of genetic material takes place at a single point and only two non-sister chromatids are involved. Whenever you see such diagrams, you may think that at this point these two chromatids are attached to one another, and after attachment crossing over is taking place. But actually they are not physically attached. They are just close to one another and forming a X-shaped structure like this. We will talk about this X-shaped structure later on. Whenever you see such structures from upward, you may think as if they both are physically attached, but actually they are just lying close to one another, and they are held close by the help of various protein complexes, about which we will talk about in our molecular mechanism of crossing over video. The second type of crossing over is double crossover, and over here the exchange of genetic material takes place at 2 points. It is of three types: 2-strand double crossover, 3-strand double crossover, and 4-strand double crossover. In case of 2-strand double crossover, see, exchange is taking place at 2 points and only 2 strands are involved. Over here exchange was taking place at only single point and 2 strands were involved, and here 2-point exchange is taking place and 2 strands are involved. In case of 3-strand double crossover, the exchange is taking place at 2 points only, because it is a type of double crossover. So exchange is taking place over here and over here, but 3 strands are involved here. See, this exchange is taking place due to this red one and this blue one. So these both are involved, and this exchange is taking place between this red one and this blue one. This is the third type of double crossover. So here also the crossing over will take place at only 2 points, see, at this point and this point, but here at 4-strand crossover is the third type of double crossover, and here also exchange will take place at only 2 points. Over here it is taking place and over here, but at a single time at once. This is the third type of double crossover, that is 4-strand crossing over, and here also exchange will take place at only 2 points, that is over here and over here, but at once here 4 strands are involved. See, this exchange is taking place because of this one and this one, and this exchange is taking place because of this blue one and this red one. So at once over here this one, this one, this one and this one, 4 strands are involved. This is the third type of crossing over, that is multiple crossing over. Here crossing over or exchange will take place at more than 2 points. See, it is taking place over here, over here, over here, 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 here. After seeing types of crossing over, let's see types of linkage. There are 3 types of linkage: complete linkage, incomplete linkage, and unlinked genes. Complete linkage is the case when the genes which are close to one another, or the linked genes, are very close, that is the distance between them is very less. Over here gene Y and gene R are taken as examples, and the distance between them is very less, as a result of which the possibility of their separation due to crossing over becomes very less, and they transmit or move together during meiosis. This case is very rare in nature. The second case is of incomplete linkage. Here the linked genes, that is the genes which are close to one another, are not that close as compared to this case, that is the distance in between them is greater than this case. See over here, gene Y and gene R are little bit apart from each other, as a result of which their separation due to crossing over becomes, the chances of their separation becomes more as compared to this, and this is more common as compared to this in nature. The third case is of that of unlinked genes, the genes which are far apart from one another, and the chances of crossing over is very much is more over here as compared to this. See over here, these genes can be present either this way or this way, and the distance between them is very much as compared to these two cases. The genes which are located on a single chromosome and are inherited together as a group are called as linkage group. That is, for example, this is a chromosome, and gene Y and gene R are the linked genes. For example, over here gene A and gene B are present, which are linked genes. Similarly, there are few genes which are linked and they are present on this chromosome only, and these all chromosomes will belong to one linkage group as they are present on a single chromosome. and as there are homologous chromosomes, so the linked genes of homologous chromosomes belong to single linkage group as they are similar. So in case of males, there are 22 autosomes, one X chromosome and one Y chromosome. So there are 22 homologous chromosomes of autosomes plus 1X plus 1Y. Therefore 22 plus 23 plus 24. So there are 24 linkage groups in case of males. In case of females, we have 22 autosomes which are homologous and one X and one more X. And as these both are also homologous, so the counting will be 22 plus 1 plus 1. That is, these both are taken as one group. Therefore the counting will be 22 plus 1, that is 23. Now let's return to three cases which we had taken in the beginning. The first case was of linked genes, and this case is of completely linked genes, as you have come to know these meanings. So this case is of completely linked genes. So here capital Y and R and small y and R, they will always move together, only their locations will be changed. And the second case is of unlinked genes, which I have already explained, and the third case is of unlinked genes but they are present on different chromosomes. The concept of linkage was given by Thomas Hunt Morgan, but it was observed by William Bateson, Edith Rebecca Saunders, Reginald C. Punnett in the year 1905. They observed it while carrying experiments in pea plants. They crossed a homozygous purple flower long pollen pea plant with red flower round pollen pea plant. Purple flower is represented by capital P and long is represented by capital L. When these both were crossed, they got F1 with purple flower and long pollen. When selfing was done, F2 had unusual results. The results which they got varied significantly from that of Mendel's. According to Mendel, they would have got 9:3:3:1. Highest was of homozygous dominant parent, that is purple and long. The next, the minimum was of homozygous recessive, that is red round, that too parental, red and round. So these two, highest and lowest, they both are of parental characters. Whereas these intermediates were of recombinants, that is purple round, red long. But they got, the highest number was of homozygous dominant parent and the second highest was of homozygous recessive parent, that is purple and long was 284 and red and round was 55. And intermediates were of recombinants, that is purple, round, red and long, which is different from this one. They could not explain the results, but now we know that the gene for flower color and pollen size are linked and they are present close on a single chromosome. This type of linkage is incomplete linkage, as we got few recombinants also. In case of incomplete linkage, the chances of crossing over is there, but it is very less, as a result of which parental combinations are more in number. For example, 500 crosses are done. Out of these 500 crosses, only in few cases the gametes will be of recombinant type, and in maximum cases the gametes will be of parental type, as a result of which maximum number of parental progenies will be produced. In case of complete linkage, the chances of crossing over is almost nil, as a result of which we will get only parental progenies. These things will be explained in detail in the next video. Now let's see notations for crosses with linkage, as in next video we will see inheritance patterns of linked genes, and it is very important to understand how linked genes are represented. Linked genes are represented by the help of lines. This line represents one chromosome and this represents another chromosome which is homologous to this one. So these both are homologous chromosomes. Similar to this, these both chromosomes are represented in this way. And here gene Y and gene R, they are written in this way. That means they are linked. So gene Y and gene R are linked. And over here, if we will represent in normal way, then this chromosome will have the linked genes Y, R in this way, and the homologous will have in this way. So similarly, they can be represented by the help of lines. So see, they both are similar. And this is another parent, crossing over is taking place. This is homozygous recessive, and this is also the same as that of this one. When crosses will take place, then the F1 will be produced. They can also be represented in this way. Instead of two lines, we can use single line. The meaning will be same. This line represents chromosomes, homologous chromosomes, and these both are the linked genes and these are the alleles. They can also be represented by use of a slash. So YR slash capital YR slash capital YR, that means these both are linked genes present on homologous chromosomes. Small y, small r, /small y small r.
With this, we come to the end of this video. Here is the definition of crossing over and linkage. In the next video, we will see inheritance pattern of completely linked genes, incompletely linked genes and unlinked genes. Thank you for watching my video. Share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.